Hello, world. Welcome to the Up and Smoke podcast. I'm your host, Lefty LaSalle, and I appreciate you for tuning in. In today's podcast, we're going to be covering LeBron James' Decision 3.0. Now, I'm going to cover the three contenders in LeBron's final destination, and I'm going to show you a list of the top 5 places I think he should consider as well. Now, we have the Cleveland Cavaliers, which is his hometown team and current team, but relationship with the owner, inconsistency and ability to bring in marquee stars, and a coach who, to put it in a nice way, doesn't have an acclimate of LeBron mentally. I don't think Cleveland's going to be the next spot. Now, he also has the Houston Rockets on this list, who have James Harden and Chris Paul. Now, they have 2 All-Stars, but neither has won the championship, and neither has shown the ability to rise to the occasion and should just pull a team to where they need to go. Now, Chris Paul being injury-prone and small in stature, I feel like he's a mismatch in today's game on the worst side, in the worst way. Now, lastly, LeBron is considering the 76ers of Philadelphia, who have 2 All-Stars in the making, and Ben Simmons and Joel Embiid. Both are injury-prone, and indeed they're thoroughbreds, but they have a lot to prove. If Philly could complete the process and bring in some shooters and build around LeBron, this out of his 3 contenders may be the best spot for him to choose. Now, in my top 5, I have the Boston Celtics, the team he just faced in the conference final. It's a team filled with youth, thoroughbreds, built around playing defense, and the next man up principle. They have a great young coach with the mindset for today's game. If him and Kyrie could get past the nonsense that he had in Cleveland, they'd be getting Gordon Hayward back. They're both in their primes, and they can make some noise in the East. Now, not in any particular order I have this listed, but next on my list I have the San Antonio Spurs. They have a great coach, a great team mindset, and an organization built about winning championships. And that's the point LeBron is in his career. That's all he's about, winning championships. If Kawhi Leonard, now I have to say that he's the asterisk. If Kawhi comes back to the Spurs and he's the player that he is, I feel that LeBron could take a different approach in getting his championship and going directly to the West, facing the West first, and then being the man who dominated both sides. He went to the West, and then he's going to face the East. That's just an idea. And while we're in the West, I say let's consider the New Orleans Pelicans. They have Anthony Davis, DeMarcus Cousins. You add LeBron to that lineup with Drew Holiday and Rondo. Rondo being at the point, the general, he's won championships. He's battle-tested, defensive mindset, a team player. Now, I don't know if New Orleans with the coach will have enough shooting with the, you got to consider, you got to pay all these players. So it's just a thought. But the New Orleans Pelicans with LeBron, it could be a good look. Now, this is going to probably make people roll over and say, oh, he's clout chasing, or oh, he's just out here mercenarying around. But going to Golden State, it is the best team right now as assembled. You add LeBron to it, who could beat them? The only expectation for them would be to go 82-0 and win the championship. So, if he was going to go to Golden State, that's his new expectation, for us to go 82-0, winning championship. It's never been done. Just a thought. And last on my list, I have the Milwaukee Bucks. They're in the East. They have the Greek Freak. They have Thon Maker, Eric Bledsoe. A lot of players with a lot of length. You got LeBron to that team, and they're the scariest team in the league, because who wants to face the Greek Freak? Who wants to face LeBron in 7 games? You got 2 players with the ability to switch and guard any position. Can you imagine LeBron and the Greek Freak in the pick and roll? It'll just be unfair. Now, these are just whims of mine, but these are teams that I consider worth considering. I'm gonna give it to you one more time. I got Boston. You got Brad Stevens, Kyrie coming back, Gordon Hayward, young team. You add LeBron. It's a team full of depth, and that's what you need. You need depth, a good coach, and finishers. You got San Antonio, a team, good coach, Kawhi Leonard. You got 2 great players with the ability to guard different positions. New Orleans, Anthony Davis, great rim protector. DeMarcus Cousins, a great mismatch. And you add LeBron to that team, and I don't see how that's not 1 and 2 for the best team in the West. And Golden State, as blasphemous as it sounds, if he does find a way to make his way to Golden State, that team better go 82-0. They better win the championship. And I mean, it's unfair for the league, but free agency is built upon players making the best decisions for themselves and their careers. So I don't know. I'd want to see it. It's with, like that my park type of situation where you build your team. You want to put the best players in the best position. And lastly, staying in the East, Milwaukee. You got the Greek Freak. He could learn from LeBron that championship mindset, and they could still dominate the East and tighten up and go against the teams in the West. It's just a thought. But I appreciate you for tuning in to the first Up in Smoke podcast. I'm the host, Lefty LaSalle. Appreciate you. Peace.